Family members of Phyllis Bond say they're now able to grieve instead of search. A game warden discovered the body of the 72-year-old woman in the Neches River about 2 miles from her home. She disappeared Tuesday. 6 News reporter Megan Dillard sat down with the Bond family. They say her death has left a void that no one can fill.
This was actually my grandfather.
Nathan Bond looks at photos and thinks back about his mother.
We will celebrate her life now that this tragedy is over.
72-year-old Phyllis Bond disappeared Tuesday from her home on Neches Avenue. Police tracking dogs traced her scent to the edge of her backyard, the bank of the Neches River. It took 4 days of searching by a number of first responders. A game warden found Bond's body this morning in the river, about 2 miles from her home.
This has been a long, difficult time for our family. Now that this is over this morning, we feel a closure that it allows our family to move on to the next part of this, the funeral, and
you kind of feel what they're going through.
Port Neches Police Chief Paul Lemoine spent hours on the water. He brought his own boat to the river.
It gives you a little bit extra sense of duty to go out there and go above and beyond to give them some closure.
She was a driving force in this family. That's a void that we're going to have now that she's gone.
A woman who loved teaching, gardening, and living near the water.
After Mom retired, she spent an enormous amount of time gardening on the house here on the river. She absolutely loved.
A backyard on the river, a flag at half-staff, a tribute to the mother and grandmother they love. In Port Neches, Megan Dillard, KFDM 6 News.
Bond's funeral will be at First United Methodist Church Monday in Port Neches. The Bond family says they're grateful to everyone who helped with the search, including the Port Neches Police and Fire Departments, Texas Parks and Wildlife, and the Coast Guard.